Welcome back to the BCC vs. Modularity Part 2. We're on to round 4, which is This Year in LEGO History game hosted by Klenda, if you'd like to explain that.
So, we are going according to brick set lists. I will select a year from LEGO history, and these guys will take turns in naming a theme that was active during that year. Generally, this is just basic stuff, like I'm not counting books and gear, because that doesn't count as actual set stuff. But anyway, yeah, if somebody runs out of time, guesses incorrectly, or repeats, then that person is out, and it is a case of last man standing.
And the participants for this game are Sl, Ak, and Lm.
As one does.
If you put them all together, it's Slockum.
And for the BCC, it is Ford, LQ, and Leo.
So I'm gonna start out with a fairly easy one. Your first year is 2016. You're not allowed to choose books, gear, miscellaneous, or promotional.
Okay, Bionicle. G2.
Yes.
It was barely active, but it was active.
Star Wars.
Star Wars was active that year, yes.
Legends of Chima?
I don't think that Chima was that year, no.
Really?
Chima is long dead. Nexonites was out that year.
What the heck,
Well,
man?
alright, that counts as your choice.
Oh, wait, no.
As your choice,
That's
LQ.
okay. That's cool.
Oh yeah, it was my turn. But
Yeah.
Nexonites technically was the successor to Chima. That's what I thought of it.
Yes, Nexonites was active in 2016.
Elves.
Yes, Elves was that year.
Ninjago.
Yeah, Nick Jagger was that year.
You gotta get all the evergreens.
Just get the easy one out of the way. City.
Come on, man.
No City wasn't that year. Yes, it is.
Technic?
Technic was that year, yes.
Lego Marvel Superheroes.
Yes.
The Hobbit.
I don't think so.
Ah, darn.
Nope, that is not one.
That ended in 2014.
Really? 2014? It's been that long?
Yep.
Yep,
Wow.
it
We're
is.
old, LM.
We're old.
Lego DC superheroes.
Technically, it's Lego DC comic superheroes, but close enough.
Lego Architecture.
Does Duplo count?
It was not in what didn't count, so yes, it counts.
Lego Creator.
Yes. I'm also counting Creator Expert in part of Creator.
Lego Friends.
Yes.
I know it didn't come out, but the Lego Ninjago movie. Oh, Lego minifigures! No, I should have said minifigures. I should have said minifigures.
No,
Well-
Lego Ninjago movie came out the year afterwards.
I know that, but I couldn't. I panicked, man. I panicked.
We win round 1.
All right.
Point for the BCC. We have tied.
We are going to the year 2000.
Let's dabble them. Robo-Riders.
For some reason, it's not on my list, but I feel like it is there.
It might be under Technic, because it was still under the Technic
They were
sub-brand.
still marked as Technic, yes.
Do we want to count that as Technic?
Yeah, we'll count that then.
Town.
Yes.
Adventurers.
Yep.
Bionicle.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a really...
Technically, he's right.
Is he?
Yeah, Bionicle came out in Europe that year.
Star Wars.
Yes.
Lego Mindstorms.
Ooh, yes. That was
Ooh.
actually one of my favorite themes from that year.
Alpha Team.
I don't think it was that year, no.
Blast.
Knights Kingdom 1.
That might be filed under Castle.
Okay, let's say that counts.
Harry Potter.
I don't see Harry Potter here.
I know that was 2001. I can tell you that right
Ah!
Lego Batman. No, wait, no, never mind. I'm an idiot.
There was no Batman that year.
I was thinking later 2000s.
now. I think this was the year that soccer was a thing. Sports.
Yes, sports was a thing.
This might not have been a thing yet, but racers?
No, it was not.
Time Cruisers.
I'm pretty sure Time Cruises was over by then. That was a 90s theme.
That's true.
Another point for us.
Ford still has to get one correct, though, before he can get a point.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, because it's a new round.
Here's a blast from the past. Belleville.
Yes, Belleville qualifies.
All right, point for the
Oh.
BCC.
Good job, Ford.
I remember seeing those in the catalog and being like, yeah, who would buy this?
Okay, we only have enough time for one more round, so C or D?
D.
D is 2012.
Gonna get the easy ones out of the way. Lego Star Wars.
Dang
Yes.
it. Ninjago.
Yes.
City.
City, yes.
Hero Factory.
Yes, Hero Factory was a thing that year.
Marvel Superheroes.
Yes.
Lego, the Lord of the Rings.
Correct.
Lego Harry Potter. Because I seem to remember the last movie came out in 2012.
Harry Potter was not on that year.
Yeah, the last movie came out in 2011.
Was this the year that The Hobbit came out?
You are correct in guessing The Hobbit.
I could be a little bit late in my estimation, but I'm gonna go with my boys Power Miners.
I don't think so.
2009 to 2010.
Yeah, no.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Lego Lord of the Rings.
We already guessed that one. You're out.
Ultra Agents.
No.
What?
Point to the BCC, add that up there. Let's move on to round 5, hosted by John Smith.
This may end up being pure torture. I may have made the questions too hard. I'm not sure. I'm gonna say just the first person to blurt it out will get the point. Which Bionicle comic issue is printed on the smallest, as in least length and width, paper?
Is it Powerless?
I think it was All Our Powers Against Us. Because that was the one that LJ gave to me at Brick Fair, and that was smaller.
It is All Our Powers Against Us. Wadge gets the point. What month was listed on the cover of the third comic issue in 2001? So comic number 3.
November, December?
Incorrect.
October?
Yes, it was October.
Ha!
Next question. What was Carlos de Anda's last issue as a penciler? I'll accept a title, an issue number, or a month.
Do you have any ideas?
I have no idea whatsoever.
I want to say it was Fractured.
It's not Fractured. I can confirm that.
Oh.
Last. I knew he didn't go that far. Is it You Are Not the First Toa? Is it that one?
No.
I'm tempted to just, like, spout out issue numbers.
That's cheating.
Yeah, I know. But look, desperate times.
Do we just want to call this one a draw?
Sure.
Alright, it's issue number 9, December 2002, Divided We Fall.
So is that a no point?
Yeah, that's a no point. Which issue featured a fan-made Japanese combiner model?
You were not the first Toa, right?
It was not.
It was earlier than that. It was still 2003, because I'm pretty sure this is talking about the Rockshi combiner.
It had to be the one before it. The Coming of Takanuva or whatever, right?
Yeah, you're right. I don't know if that's actually the title, but you clearly knew what comic you were referring to.
The one with Takanuva and then his mask is in the background and it just looks so cool you want to frame it.
Which issue had the first Brickmaster exclusive alternate cover?
It was the second of the Hordika run.
Not quite. You're close.
No, it was the last 2004 issue.
Nope.
It was the third one.
Yes,
of the
it
Hordika
was the
run.
third one.
It had like a spray painted Baccarat looking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, we're losing again.
And this isn't even our game.
For how many issues did the Ignition/Battle for Power series run?
Are we including number 0?
Ah, that was part of the trick question. Yes, we're counting number 0.
14 is my final answer.
15?
There have been no correct answers thus far.
I'm gonna
Really?
go 12.
Nope.
16?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, I was about to get there. I was counting off my head.
What are the longest and shortest issues in terms of page count?
The shortest is Ignition number 0.
That is correct.
Issue number 1 of Ignition.
Yes, that's correct.
Hey!
Hey!
I remember it saying supersized issue on the bottom and thinking, yeah, this is full of it. This is not long.
It was like a page or two longer
Yeah.
than usual. We're going to move on to the possibly impossible bonus question. What year and month was a non-Bionicle comic shipped with LEGO Magazine, and what was it? This is during Bionicle's run.
Was it like January 2009?
Nope.
Jan-Feb 2002?
September 2002?
Was there a Galador comic at some point? Because that's not what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying September 2002.
Nobody's getting it. At some point in 2005, there was a LEGO Batman comic. Does anyone remember this?
I remember
I
it.
remember.
Yeah, actually, I do.
Was this with Brickmaster?
Yeah, it was a Brickmaster thing.
So that's why I don't remember
I was
it.
thinking Lego Club Magazine.
Final game.
The title of this game is What the Cars is Happening! And this is a game that is more or less inspired by Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Uh-oh.
This is a game of improvisation. I will give a prompt to each of our 2 teams, and it'll take it in turns to do about 2-minute sketch based on the prompt. And at the end of that, people who are not playing, who have been listening carefully, send in who they thought was the funniest. I'm going to send out these first prompts to each of our teams.
All right, perfect, we got it.
This is exactly how I imagined it would turn out.
Oh boy. This is gonna get exciting.
So the prompt I gave to the Modularity team is this. Greg Farshty shows a random LEGO employee the secrets of Bionicle 3 while Greg's dog suffers indigestion. Modularity, you have 90 seconds. Impress me.
All right. Hello, employee. Are you ready to witness the magnificence of Canon being born?
Is love canon this time, Mr. Farshty?
That's good, because what you're about to see is going to blow your mind.
I'm ready.
Did you know that in the new Bionicle film from Miramax Films, the secret is revealed that the answer to all of Bionicle's questions is the key to Nangu?
No way!
I'm not joking.
I predicted this on my mock pages years ago.
Wow, you're still on mock pages? I thought everyone had moved to Mask of Destiny by now.
No, I moved to MySpace. This was years ago.
Oh wow, you're really ahead of the curve for 2005.
Please tell me more, Mr. Frosty.
I have future knowledge of canon that MySpace won't become popular until like 2006 or 2007. But anyway, let's get back to Bionicle 3, this true cinematic masterpiece. Did you know that in this film
All right, that is
there
your
is a
time.
marriage which confirms that love is canon?
That's your
Yes!
time.
Yes!
Baku Exuki!
I don't think that we can top that.
You underestimate the power I wield.
All right, everyone. That was Modularity's turn. Good job, y'all.
Thank you.
I literally started crying. That was so good.
The prompt I gave the team from the BCC is: Rudaka tries to sell Taragaduma Zeon Kanohi Dragon Repellent Spray. All the while, a Matoran is mopping the floor.
Oh, Trogadoom, I want you to know. I have this dragon repellent spray, which, with my very detailed action figure, you can buy this dragon spray
I don't
from
care
all.
about your dragon spray,
Make all those
and I don't
pesky
care for
dragons
you,
go
vile woman witch! I think the Toa
what do you
can do
say,
this, and they
Jiraiya?
can do it! What say you, Matoran over there? What are you even
He's
doing here?
Very silent right now, and he's muted apparently. But apparently,
What are you even doing
you know.
here? What even are you?
Well,
Some kind of witch? What is this?
no,
What is this in front of me? What is... Repellent?
well,
Repellent? The best repellent for a Kanohi dragon is to get the Dark Hunters away and to bring in the Toa. Yes. Like my good friend
no, you
Lekon.
see, our Zeon technology helps us enhance with pheromones and all such things.
Pheromones?
That make
What does
the
that
dragons
do?
never come. They'd never come in the first place. Because they're unattracted by such smells.
He's not even talking to me, and this makes me very uncomfortable.
Shut up, Matoran. Know your place.
Yes.
All right,
Raga.
there's my timer. All of y'all DM me whose team you think was the funniest.
The BCC had several key issues. The first being you didn't all show up to the performance. Second being is you ignored the third character. Alright, I think it's pretty clear. Modularity
All right,
wins
Modularity
this
gets a
round.
point.
Yay!
Alright.
I'm now sending out the prompts to our team.
Well,
That was quite a divergent logical conclusion there.
This would be good, man.
All right, I hope y'all have your roles set out.
I hate everything.
Perfect.
Excellent. All right, Team BCC, you will go first. You will have 90 seconds. So, audience, this is what I gave Team BCC. Depressed Christian Faber is interviewed by Tenebrae Invictus on the terrible secrets that went into Hero Factory's creation. In the meantime, Mesnek tries to cut in and tell what happened last night.
I'm Tenebrae Invictus, and I'm here today with Christian Faber. So, Mr. Faber,
Guys, you're
how
not gonna
would you
believe
describe
this!
the creation of Hero Factory?
LJ and Jonathan trying to fight!
Well, you see, I didn't especially.
LJ led with the red and blue paint blast! It was amazing!
Mr. Faber, if you could please speak up.
Shut up, Ivy!
Well, you see, I would, but
The Jonathan
decided-
tried went
I
all
woke
like
up the other
seductive.
day,
It was so weird.
realized-
No, Meso, stop! I'm trying to hear Mr. Faber.
No, I'm the star of this show.
But Mr. Faber, created Bionicle.
well, you see, none of my work really matters anymore.
LJ was totally
Why
off
not?
the hook, man.
Mr. Faber,
Well,
tell
as your
us.
friend here is saying, I'm not news anymore. Bionicle isn't relevant. Neither is Hero Factory. Hero Factory was widely hated.
Then he unleashed the mangosteen entrapment blast, and he totally blew Charlie
Meso, this
John
doesn't
away.
make any
You're
sense.
not gonna believe it, man.
Faber,
but that's
but-
what happened.
Faber, why does Hero Factory make you suicidal?
Well, it was mostly the fan reaction. but also it reminded me of my dog's death.
What? Okay, that's 90 seconds. What have I done?
That was the worst Meso impression I've
What
ever
have I
heard.
done?
I couldn't do his kind of like nasally voice.
Last night.
Last night. All right, so that was Team BCC. Modularity, it'll be your turn. This is the prompt I gave to Modularity. 3 judges review entries for a fan mock contest. The theme of the contest is Swole Tahu. One of the judges is Todd Howard. Modularity, you have 90 seconds. Amaze me.
Alright, so here's our first entry, and it's so swole. You see those abs? You can climb them.
Yeah, it is. Hi, I think that's a nice mock. It's nice shaping. It's got nice colors. I really like it. It's really great.
It's a really big mock. I like how buff he is. It kind of reminds me of the secret conspiracy of the lizard people, and the threats that the threats that they pose to us. So that 10 out of 10 for me.
Indeed. And this next mock. Oh wow, that's also very swole. It's very very strong. It reminds me of my ranch back on home on the range of Hawaii. It's quite nice. It's quite good. What do you think, my fellow judge Alex Jones?
I gotta agree with the whole ranch thing. A thing about the ranch I had back at home. I had some frogs back there, and the water ended up getting tainted, and I had to burn the frogs down because they all became gay. But
It's 90 seconds.
I think we just got demonetized.
I think we got demonetized.
Just a little bit.
This is not
That was the worst Alex Jones.
Where was Todd?
This one is significantly harder to choose.
It is. Because I don't know.
I mean, I have to go with the BC, not just because I'm biased, though, but because your guys didn't start to pick up until the end.
This is true.
That's fair.
All right, so that's the point to the BCC.
We did it again!
And that's all she
All
wrote.
right.
I was totally certain we were going to lose at the end there.
Yeah.
So was I.
Especially after the performance in the first round.
Hey, I did great. It was Ford's fault.
What you don't know is that there's the bonus 7th round where I host this new game, and it's called Who Can Throw Their Kanohi Disc the Longest.
Oh, that's me, of course.
You gotta throw
Who
your
can
Kanohi
throw it
disc the longest, and you
mean
win.
the furthest.
I threw it. I win. I won. We won, guys.
We won.
It got really close. I really didn't think we were going to make it.
Also, if my game hadn't been a thing, it would have turned out differently, probably. I sabotaged my own team.
Thanks, John.
You're welcome.
So I want to thank Modularity and Oculus once again for showing up this year. Alright, if for some reason you're listening to part 2 first, be sure to go and check out part 1 over on Modularity channel. And you can always check out previous years as well to see how the show has evolved over the years. We thank you for tuning in this year to BCC versus Modularity, and we hope to see you again next year.
Valete.
Victory awaits.
Have a good one.
Auf
Take
Wiedersehen.
care, everyone.
Victoire.